Borralho says, Amava's running, Whitaker's running. There's only one guy on my mind. Anthony Hernandez, what about that fight? I have 7 straight wins, you too, so get ready to get finished. That's the fight to make to see who is the number one contender for the belt. Nobody has more straight wins than us. Who wins goes to the belt, am I right? That would be number 6 and 9 in the division. Caio 6, Hernandez 9. So Hernandez would definitely be interested in that, fighting a guy 3 spots above him. Imagine me versus DDP for the middleweight title. Jean Silva versus Volk for the featherweight title. It's close. That'll be crazy. Fighting nerds. Takeover.
There's been a lot of speculation. Do you foresee pay-per-view sticking around, or are you open to the idea of, maybe one of the platforms stepping up and saying, we'll broadcast them all and doing away with pay-per-view?
We do what the network, what works for the network. What do they want to do? Do they want to just put it on their air? Do they want to do pay-per-view? I don't know. Do they want to put it behind a paywall? We'll get more into that. Tuesday, the window opens and we start talking to other networks. We'll obviously start, talking to lots of different people, and we'll see what the options are out there. I like ESPN. We had a bit of a rocky start, which is normal in any relationship, but we're in a great place with ESPN. Whether we re-sign with them or do not, I have nothing but great things to say about my time at ESPN.
Khabib Nurmagomedov's case for Islam Makhachev not fighting Ilia Topuria is, let's imagine Islam beats Topuria, then Topuria fights again and loses. Basically, he was a nobody at 155. Islam beat a guy who was a nobody at 155. In terms of Islam's legacy, he doesn't have much time either. He's going to be 34 soon. Islam doesn't want to fight Topuria or Volk or someone stepping in on short notice like Moicano. He wants to fight big names who really deserve it, guys who have been in 155 division for a long time. Nothing personal, but if you're moving up a weight class, earn it. I understand the mentality, but as a fan, just want to see Topuria versus Makhachev. Islam Makhachev's coach, Javier Mendez, thinks that Paddy Pimblett is a worthy title challenger. He's ranked number 8 now. He just broke into the top 10, got ranked number 8 today, so it might be premature to say that, but he's down to do that fight.
Paddy's ready to face anybody. I mean, what he's done already, his credentials, his winning record in the UFC, and his hype, and what he can do, how he can motivate people. If they give him the next title shot, he deserves it because they gave it to him. So whoever they give it to him, they give, and let's see who they give him to, who gets into the arena with him next. I don't know, but is he worthy? Yes. Yes.
And he's interesting, as you said.
Yes, he's very interesting. And he's got a whole England behind him, and a lot of America is going to be behind him. Most of America will be behind him.
Yeah.
He has a lot of fans, and I'm a fan. He's, I wasn't a big fan at the beginning. I was not. When he fought Jared Gordon, I was like, but I've become a huge fan.
Paddy's definitely come a really long way since that Jared Gordon fight, which was just 3 fights back. His killer instinct is through the roof, really dangerous striking, extremely dangerous on the ground with submissions and ground and pound. Good fight IQ and good game planning. So it's good that he's in the top 8 because the lightweight division, while it is very strong, they need fresh challengers, and Paddy's one of those guys. Alex Volkanovski's coach Joe Lopez was saying that Movsar Evloev is a worthy title contender next, but he's not very exciting. He's unbeaten and he's on a run. If anyone deserves the shot at him, he's really good at getting people down, but he doesn't really do much once he gets them down. That's what I guess makes him boring. He just hangs on to them. I don't think he's going to be able to hang on to Volk. Movsar undefeated in the UFC, 9-0, but all 9 are decisions, reflecting what his coach was saying, that he just basically takes guys and holds them down, and it could be a boring fight style, and maybe that's why the UFC don't want him to get a title shot next, but he might get a title shot next. If it's not him, then maybe Yair. Movsar thinks he should be next in line for the title, or if the UFC wants another guy to fight Volk, have that guy fight Movsar, and then the winner of that gets the title shot.
If we ask Volkanovski, he will fight because he's real champ, but we don't know if UFC need it. I don't know, maybe because the only thing they can talk is just I have no finish. So it was like the best fight of Yair Rodriguez forever, and with with Pitbull, he's a dangerous opponent. It was a good fight, but I don't think that's enough to fight for the title again, because he have chance and he just skip it, right? Yair, if you want to fight for the title, you have to beat me first, and then you'll deserve it. But like I said, if you have contender who deserve it more than I, just let me test him.
Dirty Boxing offers Darren Till $350,000 to face Mike Perry. All right, Darren Till, if you're serious about fighting Platinum Mike Perry, here's your shot. We're officially offering you $350K to step into the Dirty Boxing ring and face the Chief Violence Officer himself. Are you ready to take it? Headlining fight for the PFL card this week on Friday, Impa Kasanganay versus Fabian Edwards, brother of Leon Edwards. Co-main event, Rabadana versus Mark Dicasey, former UFC lightweight Mark Dicasey. Alvi versus Spong headlines the Karate Combat Show May 2nd in Dubai. KC 54. Bare Knuckle Boxing has a new main event for the April 26th card in Italy because Lorenzo Hunt is out of the main event, so Kamosi now takes on Beaky
to replace Lorenzo. But on this shorter notice, without really having the time to promote it, what I did is I picked a guy from Italy. I picked a guy that I thought could be really a Rocky story, because here's a guy who has fought. I think he's 4-1 on bare knuckle now. He lost a split decision. He's a guy that is coming to fight. He's fighting in his hometown, so he has a lot to prove. You know, I think it can be like the Cinderella Man story. I mean, here's a guy who everybody counted out, didn't give him a chance. His name is Andre Beaky, and he's gonna fight Chris Camozzi. He's gonna be the challenger over Chris Camozzi. He's a local guy. I don't know everything, and I make some mistakes. I don't think I made a mistake on this one.
Poirier and Gamrot training with each other. Poirier likely fighting Holloway in July. Gamrot needs his next fight scheduled. He hasn't fought since that Dan Hooker fight last year in August, which he lost a decision. Always found rounds with the champ Dustin Poirier. Great to have you back in the gym. Gamrot beat me up today. I'll be back, sportsman. Adesanya doesn't have a fight scheduled at the moment, but he's doing some training with Sean O'Malley's coach, Tim Welch.
More than possible. Last one, the glasses give it away. But it's going to surprise you. Jean Silva, but by submission.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were
Plus 1,200, dude. I'm telling you.
Sub for Jean Silva, 11-1.
Wow, I'm good. I'm pretty fucking good, bro. I'm dialed. I can just guess this shit these days.
Yeah, so I don't know. Cash it.
Bryce has been subbed.
By Ilya. By Ilya.
By Ilya, and he got subbed by Brad Katona on The Ultimate Fighter.
What was that, 5 years ago?
6 years ago.
Boys, it's a long shot, but it's more than possible.
Jean Silva was pointing at Mauricio Rufy, who scored that big spinning kick on Bobby Green. He was trying to replicate that against Bryce Mitchell.
Don't worry about other people. Like, you know, the horses, when they run really fast because they have the blinders on, they don't see the other horses, they don't get distracted. Sometimes all you need to do is keep the blinders on yourself and work on your game, especially if you're like competing against someone in the same business. Don't sabotage them, don't attack them, don't go crazy offensive. Build from the inside, fortify inside out, you know, and then that way, if they make an error on their own, boom, you skyrocket, right? You jump 10 steps ahead of them.